Today I am demonstrating the Phablet Signature Pad API, or Application Programming Interface. This technology allows you to essentially deploy your existing Windows application on Android with zero software development and, as importantly, zero software development expertise on Android. There can be no easier way to bring your software product to the Android platform almost instantaneously while keeping all of your investment now and in the future in your current Windows development efforts, all without needing any in-house Android development experience. This window on the left, I will click Start building this interface. This window is a small Visual Basic application, a sample application that ships with the Phablet Signature Pad and with the source code, of course. And it is developing it's publishing its interface through the Phablet Signature Pad API to the Android device, the window on the right, which is in this case a Nexus S phone emulator. Any Android device could be used. The size doesn't matter. The content will scale appropriately between the two based on the size of the Android tablet. So these look exactly the same, with the exception of Android look and feel. In some cases, the Android look and feel is, of course, honored, as are the Android users' preference settings. But what's important here is that not only are these mirrored exactly, but the events driven by the user interface on the Android side are appropriately, that is, properly handled by the Windows side. So this is where in your existing Windows development, in your existing system, you've already got all that logic that responds to events from the user interface. Well, we'll leverage that logic. So, for example, if a user clicks Go on the Android tablet, I will bring into view a message box that the Windows application in its logic raises when the user clicks Go. It works both ways. So if I click Go on the Windows side, I get exactly the same events. So, for example, if I select items from the Windows side, then you'll see they get updated on the Android side. I'll do the same back and forth. These work back and forth exactly right, but the event handling occurs on the Windows side, and again, it's your existing logic. So let's say this particular sample application has another page of data, so you can navigate back and forth. Again, either one of these buttons work on either window. So you can navigate, you can mirror your existing UI onto the Android tablet very simply and leverage your existing logic behind those events. So since the Phablet Signature Pad is also a signature pad, we can also gather a signature off of the Android device. Again, all of this is there's no software on the Android device other than this small app that communicates exclusively with the API on the Windows machine. So the user, may enter a signature, click OK, and then we have, a full feature signature capture application. In this case, this particular sample application will take a bitmap of that and save it. With the Phablet Signature Pad itself, there are all kinds of things you can do with its images, its text. Of course, you can put on the signature pad any of the controls. These OK and clear are stock controls, but you can put any information here. Please sign your name. You can put any of those user interface controls on it and act accordingly. So that's a full feature. I mean, just for the signature capture piece, this is a tiny signature capture tool. But more importantly, I think, is that what we're doing here is negating the need to actually develop an Android system when you already have a perfectly functional, tested Windows system with all your logic in it. All we really need to do is share its user interface on the phablet or Android device. Thank you.